I told you. You want to put on the band and it helps you, then put on 3. I'm fine.
How do you feel about, you got a string of home games now where I think 4 out of the last 6.
Yeah, but you
that a
have
good thing or a
Florida at
bad
home,
thing?
you got Vandy at home, you got South Carolina, Mississippi State at home, all that can beat you. And you still got to go to Arkansas and Tennessee. I mean, we got 6 games that are brutal games. And we got to just play better. I mean, really, we got to finish games a little bit better. We've got to try to gain experience in an inexperienced team. But like I said, there's been some great signs, some guys playing better. And now, they just got to get to the point where, the 1 or 2 plays you have to make to win, you'll make. You'll get the block. You'll dive on the floor and get the ball. There's a free rebound. You're grabbing it. No excuse. Don't point and say, well, he should have got it. I don't want to hear that. All that stuff is like Florida. Florida's making all those plays. They have been exactly like us. We've lost all these 2-point games and they've won. They've either won them where a guy made a big shot. Most of the time they won because of their defense. Somebody made a big block. In most cases, they did a good job of defending and somebody rebounded. No over-the-back tip-ins, no offensive rebounds, none of that. Someone had fight enough to go get a ball, and that's where they're in the position they're in. The good news is for us, we can beat anybody in our league. Bad news for us is anybody can beat us in our league.
John, you
That's where we are.
You mentioned several times that ultimately you're worried about playing for a good seed. At what point does that become a real crucial point of the season?
Well, again, where our RPI and strength of schedule is, all we got to do is take care of business, and we're fine. Strength of schedule and our RPI are fine. We just got to take care of business. You got to take care of business, and so, and it doesn't mean you have to win every one. I've been in those leagues. Let me explain how hard that is. Well, why didn't you lose any games? We couldn't lose any games. We're 5-5 in our league, and we're 14 RPI. Think about that. Because we're a pretty good team. And so we got some things to figure out. Some of it will be mentally, just these guys getting by it, and they're so young. And, we've got the young guys doing some things. They got to get those veterans doing some things and stepping up and making the plays at the right time. And again, when you look at it, it was not only the veterans. They let us down a little bit, but some of the younger kids defensively let us down a little bit. So, all right, let me get into practice. Thanks, guys.